KDMFX here, guys. Just wanna give you some piece of advice. So this thing works. It's not really about the indicators, the trend lines, and everything else. It's all about the confidence. It all starts with you. Once you see a good setup, if you just don't go in, if you just let it slide, then you miss out that opportunity. So what I'm just trying to tell you is that you need to take risks. We have a lot of traders here who see good setups. They'll see it. So as you can see, that's a before picture right there. You see what happens after. Here I explained. I should put another video in this whole video. There should be that video explaining exactly what was happening there, so that you have a clear insight. So as you can see, I was just taking shots while I was growing the account. That's just a workout right there. There's no I know it's not all that much, but yeah, it's just pushing a small account because you know what it is. So you find yourself in losses like that, but you end up waiting and you make profit. So this is what happens. Price will always come back to that same point. So look at the screenshots carefully. Look. So if you took your entries from that point, look at what's happening right there. You see, price always comes back to that exact point. Same thing applies here. I was in -8, and then I entered another position just underneath there. Then I had to close all of them in profits. Look at that. Got spiked. When it dropped just down there, I had to take another entry and I had to go up with it. So the next one is going to be a video which is going to show you exactly what was happening. It was live video on Zoom. I don't think it has that audio in it, but look at that. So a lot of guys who watch these videos, they actually benefit off of it. You're going to hear reviews. So I won't be giving out my results on trading. At least I'll be giving out student results, so that you can see that my thing works. So that you can see that my mentorship works and everything I teach works. It's not only me, but other guys who follow exactly what I tell them. It works. So what I'm just trying to tell you, follow your instincts. When you feel like it's right to take that entry, take it, and don't be scared. Hold. I was explaining to you on how to calculate your risks. You know, sometimes you trade the money you're willing to lose for that day. At least you can take full advantage of it. Like, you won't trade with emotions. You trade on profits. So when you make profit, at least do a profit share. You share the money, you put aside a bit of it, or maybe 50% of the profit you made for the day. Then you trade with the profit, the 50%. It's going to be easy that way, because you won't be trading with emotions, because you know you have something on your side, which in case of anything you can use again to start trading. So
that's the only way you can augment your account. At least compounding that way is going to give you confidence, and you can still go in the markets, make more profit. You don't have anything to lose. Like this account was trading was actually coming from $8. It was an $8 account. I had to move it all the way up. If you've been following me on YouTube and watching my videos, you understand where all this account is coming from. If you see the balance right there, it actually even went to 500. Right now, as I'm trading, you know the balance. It has gone all the way up. So I can't even trade with emotions. There's no emotions which is attached to me. I tried trading with bigger accounts with a bigger lot size, which can sustain the account. But you know, you trade with emotions. You're scared to lose everything at once. Like, you're scared to lose everything at once. There's just that specific lot size you can use on each account. So at least $50 you can use one lot size, $100 you can use two lot size, $200 you can up your game maybe to 4 or 5 lot size at least. When it goes to 500, you can stick to the 5 lot size. 500 you can stick to the 5 lot size. At least take good entries. If you're compounding 5 minutes compounds like I was doing exactly right there. Look at what's happening right there. So you understand, I entered my trades with that was 2.6 lot size. 2 lot size of 2.6. I mean, one lot size of 1.3 each. So it moved all the way up. I first started by closing my profit just in case of anything. If there was another drop there, I would still have enough at least to enter again and make more profit. Then, which means the loss was going to be only just like 50 to 40% of my total profit. So it wasn't all that scary or anything because I know what I'm doing, and it's going to be very easy. Yeah, you see, I've already entered 5. I'm already in profit of 3. So yeah, just close that because I know I'm already in profit. So I'm only waiting to see what's going to happen on the next one. So yeah, when you see an opportunity, you take that opportunity. That's one thing you should put in mind. Always take the opportunity. Don't let it slide. When you let it slide, you're going to trade with emotions. You're going to enter at the wrong time. Some of you guys would find you end up at that point. Then at that point, you know what happens? It spikes for you. And when it spikes for you, just like it happened that time when I took that first entry, it spiked. Then what happens? You lose your account. You blow your account. Whatever happens, you blow your account. So always put this in mind. Calculate your risk. Calculate how much your account is willing to hold. Calculate all that. And yeah, don't miss out the important opportunities which you miss out. Every opportunity counts, and everything you make in the markets counts, because the small amounts are the ones which build up your account. So like life and all elements are made from what? Atoms. Atoms are the smallest particles which make everything possible. So you see, that's why I closed my account. I didn't want to stay long, and yeah, there you have it.
Okay, what I made to say here, for those people, what they need to do is just to consciously go back to the videos and watch them and make sure they see the reason why they are not getting the result they want to get. It happened to me for quite some time. I was trading the boom 500. I was like trying it out to see, but I kept on losing, and I was like, whoa. And then I see people's results. I'll be like, what are they doing so differently that I can't do? I had to like, okay, I'll go back to the videos and I'll watch them. I did a particular day. I went back, I watched the video properly, carefully, and I paid attention, and I got what I was missing out. I got what was making me lose. From that day, I've been like making consistent, for though I don't trade from morning till evening. I just trade probably in the evening and at night. And in fact, right now, I don't get scared anymore. So they just need to carefully go back to the video. All what they need is on those videos. So if I had not watched it, probably I would have still been struggling by now. So that's just it. So the strategy really works. Now I can see because it's working for me.
Okay, so this is part of the video. So this is the thing. I'll send you a link shortly. Thank you. Then check. Yo, look, I just sent this video. You guys, I'm sure you know secrets to becoming a successful trader, 100% strategy on forex, stock market, indices, never lose again. Yo, these videos you underlook them. Look, check out the time. Okay, thank you. Let me go through it. He went through the whole video. Now look at the results. Just after finishing watching the video, look at the results. Levels. Yo, you know him. He understands the whole thing. No, I have a lot of videos I explain, guys. He puts his TP there and he puts his solos right there. Or he's using the old strategy for the and yeah. Okay, good. Even got the setup from the video. The setup is from the video. He put it on his PC and he's using the same things. Look at this. Yo, everyone is catching spikes now. Going down with the chain, guys. Yeah.
KDMFX, guys. We're doing the most.
So yeah, I got hit right there. It's then you see, I always come back in profit. And you see another hit right there. Then it went all the way down.
So guys,
then it come back to profit.
Least. When you get spiked, hold. Don't close your positions. Just hold. Whatever happens. Just hold. Look, that's where I was. I had to wait for that. Just imagine I'd entered 4 positions of one lot size. It hit me. It went to all of them were just going down until it hit that point. And my verification for a good trade were at least 1 hour. Showed me something. If you can see closely, there's a line which is down there. Should be a line just on the bottom there. Marked my support just at that point, and it hit it. I was like, okay, at least has hit the support, so it's going to go up. So I had to hold. Yeah, lucky enough, I held. I got something out off of it. At least it wasn't total. No, I haven't lost anything. That's a good part. Oh. Yeah, at least I'm back in the game. I've learned something. That time when I got hit, and another time I got hit. So it's like every time we're going to swing trade, you're just going to be hit. So I learned something to keep, just to hold on. Don't take a trades, just hold on. That's the best part you can do. Just hold on. You see, these small ones are the ones that I was holding on. I just wanted to make it 20 here so that I sleep. Now it's like I'll let it be. I'll just trade tomorrow. I'll just make profits tomorrow, not today. Tonight things vakangiratu.
Yeah, I'm sure you can help me out with removing the strategy tester. What's the other thing? I need to enlarge this. So you've seen another spike has just happened to go back to that same point after the buzz.
Same point, yeah.
So at least I've explained to you, you can know the colors which cause all that. And the reason for it to spike is the arrow you saw. So everything which is on the mobile strategy is that everything which is below the crossing of the red MA is a spike. What have I done? The screen looks stretched too much. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has been stretched.
Okay, it's now okay. So if you look at the RSI, which is with the LTD, you can see that if you zoom in to that point, you can see that it was about to touch the TP. If you're using the mobile strategy, you find that there are 2 TPs there. There's a TP and there's also a second sale on that point.
Yeah.
But anyways, the main focus is this. I said all these candles, these ones plus the arrow here, it's a spike zone. Same thing happened to the previous one. And all brown candles are the ones which do the spike. So this is 5 minutes. So if I go to 1 minute, you're going to see something in 1 minute so that you see where the spikes are happening from.
Wow.
So you see, spike here, it did the double spike. The first one was a brown one, so another spike which was boom here, this other spike. So now market was ranging a little bit. If this one has made more like let me see in 5 minutes what it has made, because some candlesticks formation which it makes. If it's going to go down, it has to touch the okay, it doesn't have a wiki. So another candlestick has just formed and it's yellow. So the red MA is just on top.
Yeah.
So it's either it pushes, it makes a retest there, or it goes all the way down. But we can check it out using a higher time frame. You need to have eyes. So like I said, these bars, the light green bars and the brown ones are spikes. One thing you should consider and put in mind.
Yeah.
Because if I go to the daily, this is crash, right?
Yeah, this is crash. This is boom. Boom 500.
It's boom. Yes, it's boom. I want to show you something when it comes to boom. The spikes. So boom is for spikes. So Look. So all these, this one, it trends. Then this was a spike. This one was going up. This one was going down. The dark green was going down. The light green was going up. The star can even confirm. Because the star, the blue star is an entry for a buy. Then the red star is a sell. So look,
entry
this
for
bar,
sale.
yes. So this bar was down. This bar was going down. This one was going up. This other bar was going all the way down. Then this one is going to spike. So which means another movement. This one's a daily, right? So which means another movement which is going to come. If it changes color to the dark brown one.
Dark
blue. Then it's a downtrend. If it goes to brown, if it goes to brown, or if it goes to green, light green, it's going to spike up. It's going to continue going all the way up. So that's a daily.
Wow.
But I don't know if I'm moving too much with the time frames.
No, I'm understanding. So it's like you first analyze in the longer time frame and you bring it to a shorter time frame. You have a clear picture of what's happening.
Yes, look, if you're in the markets and you want to, this is boom, right? 500. So we know boom 500, we sell most of the times. We go down with
most of the time,
Yes, we go down with the trend. So if you look at it from this perspective here, coming from the dark, let me delete this. I think let's go to object list. We get rid of that line. Go to the indicators. So sometimes people would think maybe you're a prophet or something of trading. You'd be like, how did you know that? It's just understanding of things.
Yeah.
When you understand, when you have knowledge based on whatever you're doing, it's easy to know what's going to happen.
Very much.
So for me, giving an example on boom, it's very easy. Yes, it's very easy. But I prefer trading crash because crash makes a lot of profit. So I need to understand. Yes, I need to understand crash more than boom.
Boom.
Yes. So this is the daily. You go to the 4 hours. The 4 hours, every bar counts. Every bar counts. So look, this bar. Look how big it is.
Yeah.
You scalp all of it. It can make $1. It can make $100.
Very much.
You can make $100 using a proper lot size and everything. You can make $100.
Yeah.
You can make 1,000 for more who have big accounts. You can make 1,000. So you have seen this arrow right here. So this arrow you have seen is the same arrow as that one. You can wait for it. You can wait for it, or you can check. So which means tomorrow price is going to because it was just just 1 hour for it to change. So price is going to go at this point. So just look at that because it's now below the bands.
Yeah.
And the best part about the Bollinger Bands, look at this. It touched the top part there, then started going all the way down.
The way down.
It went all the way down. So now it has touched the lower one again.
Yeah.
Just change direction.
Meaning it will. Yeah.
This
is a cheat.
Yeah, because if you look at it in lower time frames, you see where it's going. Here. Test here. Because there's support here. The only resistance is this one. And these bars are they are light green. So they're going up. If you look at another time frame, and there's an arrow there which is going to push price all the way up. So there's this one here which is going to be broken. When it's broken, it goes make a retest at that point. The only thing I'll tell you is just to observe, just to have confidence, and you can check the
confidence. Yeah,
because look, everything is green here after the spike. So you can also, if you take your entries from the top after a spike, you're safe. Put that in mind. You're also safe. I can give you good, very good examples. The ones I gave for all my students, but it has to take courage. So look, this is 15 minutes time frame. You take your entries from the top, all the top parts, like this one. After the spike, there's this wiki. It starts forming this wiki. You take it, you go down with 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 it. You can't tell me if you're going down with it, you're riding it. All these spikes, they can't catch up to you. When they do, like this one, it spikes big. It spikes. You wanted to stay long in the market, it spikes, guy. So when it spikes reaching here, chances of it coming back here, it has to take a while. It has to take some time before it comes back. But eventually it comes back. So you see, it has spiked again. So this one is going until it reaches that point. Until it breaks it, it goes all the way up. All
the way.
But put this in mind, 24 hours and 01. Kumankala ka trend pari boom 500. Especially 01. It goes a long one like this one, the one you missed. It goes all the way down.
All the way.
Yes. So the bar is now brown, you see? So the brown bars, just that it's lagging a little bit. Your computer is lagging a little bit, but you can see things clear if you stay on a chart for a long time. So, so that's it. Let me continue with the other things. I think what's remaining now? What's remaining now? Support resistance, OTD. Oh, time. You're missing time. You don't have the time. You don't know how long the candlestick is going to stay before it closes.
To stay,
So that's why I now have that time. So I'm going to have that time.
Okay.
The font has to be font size, timer it has to be 20. At least the color which you're going to use something bright.
Something bright, something that's visible.
I need to re-edit this. I'm going to make it clear. Yeah, I don't know, this blue. Oh, there's also negative time when you don't have internet connection. You just see the time has changed color to red. It has no, the computer is not connected. Yeah.
Okay.
You might think you're in the market, Kanshi. There's nothing.
Kanshi, there's nothing.
I can't see the time.
Yeah, I also can't see it.
So you see, in 1 minute, there was an arrow here plus the two color changing candles, and it spiked.
Color changes there.
Yeah, it spiked. So this happens every time when the bars are red on the LTD. As long as they're red, which means wait. Let me see. Let me do that. Wait. I might say something wrong here. Which one is this? Okay. I would say, another spike has just happened again because it's going up. You can use that BC point. But that BC point, it makes sure it hits, I don't know how many spikes. It makes maybe even 3 spikes. before the change of direction.
Directions, yeah. So on the OTD, these red candles, red orange candles, these are dangerous entry points, or meaning we have to sell.
You have to sell. You have to sell, but you have to follow one thing. These, yes, they work as sell points, but you have to follow one thing. Also, the moving average, which is inside, and the other exponential moving average. You see, this one touched the low part. It spiked, it changed color to blue. Then another spike went, it came its way. So this one, so in 5 minutes, that's where you saw that other thing, the entry to say it's going to come back at that point in 5 minutes. That's why sometimes I like making a window which shows two. I use a 5 minutes, then I also use 1 minute at the same time. I have two windows which I know this thing is happening on this point and the other thing is happening on the other side. Yeah, so if you see 5 minutes is actually showing the green bars saying price is going on.
The green bars, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and here where the thing was big, there was a lot of pressure here. So everything, all the commodities were supposed to be distributed, so they were buying. So until the bars became small, now from when they became small, now they started piling up, then boom, another spike when they became big. Same thing which is happening when and these things, some people don't even pay attention to those.
No.
If you understand all this, and for this you need to zoom out just to have a clear insight of what's happening. So you see, the lesser the bars, the more it's going to spike, you see?
Yeah.
The lesser the bars, the more it's likely to spike. And vice versa, when it's trending, it does almost the same thing. This zoom level, I would say, would be perfect if you're swing trading. Because look, market to change direction at this point.
From here.
So at that point, it changes another direction. It goes all the way.
Direction, yeah.
Yes, it goes all the way down. So this moves. Since this one moves, I think let's do this. Let's put it at 300. We put it at 200, and we see that see it from there. So for 300, I think 300 is okay, because you can use these bars to say you're still in an uptrend market. Then yes, then the other thing is you can use the moving average, because it's now in the moving average with the RSI. You can use the moving average when they start going all the way down from there. You can take your trades. I think this is a trade I missed. I was in this trade coming from
this
there.
one.
Yes, it's a previous one I was in. I wanted to catch the spikes. I wanted to catch all these spikes the time I was trading, but I went to Crash. I caught the spikes from Crash. So yeah, I think 300. We stick to 300, because when it crossed here, it changed direction and started. Where did it do that from? Here. I'm sure you see that other point when it hits the resistance. 2 hours from now, when it hits the resistance, it will go down again like this one. So you see where the twisting happened from. It twisted. It started piling up, preparing for it to buy. So here it was selling. So
it was selling all the way.
So from this point, it was selling. all the way selling. Then it changed direction at that point when here at this point where it crossed, it made that more like yes, it changed. Now it was preparing for a buy. So all this was preparation for these spikes.
And it went
all the way to a retest again. I don't need to explain too much to you. All I have to do now, is one simple thing. I just saved the temp file. After saving it, I'm sure you know what's there. So that arrow has popped. And this one is a perfect zoom level for you to trade with. 1 minute. Very perfect. With 300 value and everything else. Perfect. Because look. Coming from there, it goes all the way. But a new temp file, you're going to see more clear things. If this one spikes, it has formed a verified resistance. If this one spikes, it's going to break this. It's going to make a retest here. And boom. But Bakoneka, it wants to break. It wants to make a retest at this point. Yes. Anyways, when the bars are red and when the MA touches the top part, you don't have to be scared. Yes, you don't have to be scared of anything, because even if it spikes, price always comes back. It always comes back. You saw what happened the time I was holding on those trades which were negative. Yeah, so what's the other thing which we need? I think let's save the temp file. We'll leave it at 300, then we'll leave it like that. I think it's better this way. Because we have other eyes for the market, so it's very easy. And the time has come, so that's why I want to save now. So a small spike has just happened.
Yeah, I've seen it just there on the star.
Yes, when you saw that thing which came, the BC point showed you that a spike can happen because it's a downtrend market. And
anytime.
Yeah, anytime. But also put in mind, there's resistance and support. Sometimes price might come from a different point. You'll be thinking maybe it's going to spike. Sometimes it trends, it goes all the way down. But it will spike after some time. Yes. Okay, so this one has been saved. So if it's saved, let's see crash. You can run the same thing on crash. With the same zoom level and everything. Hey, what was going on here?
Yeah, it was the time I was watching your YouTube videos.
This one looks like a alien ship or something. Pop. This one is out of this world. Serious. This one is out of this world. Oh. This one is alien. But anyways. But anyways, if you understand, it's all based on the knowledge you have on the market.
On the knowledge.
It's not about indicators or anything, but it's based on the knowledge. But at least this one gives you guys, I could have held from that point. I could have stayed.
From that point all the way. Yeah. And this one is even showing the timer here.
Yeah. This one I could have held. You see the colors, all of them, they're just pushing price all the way down. Even here.
Down, yeah.
Yeah, I could have held. Okay, I missed. My entry was just on top. Yeah. Anyways, it happens. Like I said, when you miss an opportunity, you have to wait for another one.
Another one, yeah.
Yes, before you mess up. But okay, anyways, for Peter. we'll hold tomorrow after formatting the piece and everything. And
yeah.
I knew when I have a Zoom session with you, it's the one which is going to delay me a bit to finish up. Yeah, so I've saved the time file. So this is 5 minutes. So if you look at it in 1 minute, you're going to see all the spikes where they were happening from. Yeah. So the first one, the arrow was here, which showed that this one was a long one. So this one, we start from this one, the top part. This one showed an arrow. Then the entry was here for a trend. When you see the arrow, you can exit, you can try to catch a spike. It goes all the way down. Yeah, so this one was the one which was saying price is going to go all the way down. So another entry, your exit point was after you see this again. You exit when you see this. When you see this, you catch the other trends, because the other spikes which are going to come, they have to reach this point. So which means you're safe. Down here, you're safe. Here, spikes are going to catch up to you. So it spikes twice within this. You see?
Yeah.
Then again, it trends a little bit. Another one here, it will spike. It goes
another
now all the way. Because here, there's resistance. So from resistance, price is going to be pushed down. So there, price has now been pushed down. It has bounced. It has been pushed down. It has bounced. It has been pushed down. It has bounced. You see, the arrows are showing. You see all that? So this one is going to trend. Yeah, this one is going to trend, but because look, it just spiked hard like that, so it's going to trend. I just have to wait for. I'm sure this one is closed now. This one has closed. Yeah. So at this point, let me zoom out so that I see what's happening. Oh, that's the last zoom level. So I'm looking for support. If I find support, then we're good to go. I'm sure it has spiked again, has it? No, it's still the same. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it has spiked. Yeah, it has.
It has.
Yeah.
So it wants to touch support before it comes all the way back up again. So the next retest, we're going to expect it here when it comes back. That's to trend all the way to make a retest at that point. Yes. When I'm looking at these things, I get tempted to enter the market sometimes. when I'm having a conversation, I just start trading. You see, it's about to touch the support. So at this point, it has to change direction. It starts moving up, or it's going to spike down again to change the direction. But if you look at it in the 4 hours, or maybe in the 1 hour. So it's just touching there, just to make another retracement. It goes all the way down. So expecting it to reach that point. So it's closing. Yesterday it was moving up. Today I'm not really sure how it was moving, but it shows that it was continuing. It went all the way up again. It continued the movement up. Then the daily candle has formed a wiki on top. Let me see if it has formed a wiki on top. Yeah, there's a big wiki on top on the daily.
On top.
Yes, and also the red MA is pushing price down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the candlestick, the brown ones and the other colors, I'm sure you know what it is. If you see that color, if you see the dark color, just know it's your day to milk the market hard. You don't hesitate.
Wow.
You milk it. Yeah, you milk it like a fat cow. So this one, this one taking buys is something else.
Is a risk.
Yeah, you don't have to stay scalp. You only scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only scalp on this one. Yeah. The arrow showed you it was going to spike. It spiked, it went all the way down, it spiked again.
It spiked again.
Yeah. So you see the entries after spikes, you can take your entries. A good part about after spikes, you take your entries.
Entry, yeah.
Yeah, but here I don't recommend because after this spike, total loss. Because here it's not even confirmed, and you have to wait for the moving average to touch the buy before you buy.
Yeah.
Make sure it touches a buy before you take a buy. Okay, the other foul, we'll get back at it because the LTD, the TSD, one, the TSD works with the BC pointer. I don't know. Let me see if you can have a clear view of everything. Let me see. So this one, the red bars will show you that it's selling.
Downtrend.
Yes, and the blue bars will show you that it's buying. So once the bars they become blue, you're buying. You're going up with a trend. When they're red, when they don't change to blue, yeah, it's pushing price down all the way. Then we know about the brown candles and the other color candles. Okay, I don't know if you can use this, but I'll make sure when I'm done with my PC, I make a clear update of everything. And here I mentioned it coming to this, before it keeps going all the way up. You can observe it until this point, the untested resistance. You can observe it.
So the time I was making that video, if you check out the time, that was 2030. If you just check nicely, that was 2030. It went to 2105. So 2105 was this one, was this bar, which went all the way up, then it changed direction. Then I was saying it was going to go all the way down, and it went all the way down around 01. Not really 01 this time, but 01 started around 2023. So 23, 24, 25. So this is 01. So it changed direction from 01 and it went all the way down. Like I said, it went all the way down. Look. So 23 hours, 24:01, because our time as Central African time is 2 hours ahead of tariff time, so it went all the way down. Like you see, exactly. That's the thing which happened. See? And another thing, look at this. Right now market is going all the way up. Just want to show you something real quick. So look, you take your entries from the bottom here. This is now support. See, take your entries from that bottom. It goes all the way up. It depends. Okay, even at this point, okay, this one is an uptrend. So just take for instance a downtrend. You take your entries after. Okay, this one, it spikes for you. Look at it, spikes for you. So another spike just happened. Now look at this. Your entry was here. I've seen that. It goes all the way up, it spikes for you, it puts you in a negative, but it comes back, it gives you profit. Before another spike catches up to you. It spikes, you take another entry. It goes all the way. So these spike, but nothing. So you can't really take your entry at this point, because after this point it has hit this point. You see, that's like more like a double top. So at this point the only trade you can take, maybe you can't stay for that long, or you don't have to stay that much, because here there's resistance. So that resistance is now pushing price down. So you see, So another support just formed right there. So this support, I wanted to draw it before it formed because it's coming from this one. It's coming from this point. So if I put a line there, look, that's where it goes to touch. So this was a right point for you to take an entry, then you take the candles there. So even if you take your entry from the bottom part here, boom, it goes all the way. This spike wouldn't have affected you. Then the crossing of the red MA would have happened at that point. Then the rest there was a spike zone for you to catch the spike. Even something like at that point, even here it was showing the BC pointer. Check, I don't have the BC pointer here, but it was showing the BC pointer to say something like an arrow there, which made you catch all these spikes if you got the spikes. I'm sure somewhere here also there was a BC pointer, because this one, when it spikes breaking this, and it's a downtrend for crash 500. It's a downtrend, can go all the way down. So you see, all entries after the spike, look. All entries after the spike, look. All entries after the spike, look. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about those. Even here, you can take at least a few candles before it spikes for you. When the crossing of the red MA shows you that's about to spike, take your TP, forget. So it turns out the spikes which catch you at this point. Look at this. Let me move it this side. Let me show you something. This is 1 minute. Don't know if you can see that. Look at this. This is 1 minute, you see? This in between spikes. You take your entry at that point and it spikes for you. I was looking at it in 5 minutes. Then it showed it didn't stay for that much. Then it spiked again. It went all the way down, formed another 5 minutes spike. It trended a little bit and continued going down. So looking at this, if your account is big enough to hold, all you have to do, same things happened. When these spikes happened to you, same thing happens. Let me just zoom out, you see. Okay, let me just zoom out. See that point? Let me just zoom out a little bit. Just follow it. You see? This is the entry point. It spikes, it goes all the way to support. From support, it goes all the way to that point. It spikes down, it continues, but the next trend goes all the way. See that? Sometimes you just have to hold. Just have to wait until market reaches that point. And it only took about 10. Oh no, it took a lot of hours for it to come back at that point. You just have to forget. So if you take your entries from the bottom, you just forget. It goes all the way up from support. Look, the first entry was here. That's why the arrow is going to show in the LTD. It goes all the way. It makes a retracement and goes all the way up. I have some videos which were showing all these trades coming from there, going all the way up. So always take note, these bars, they push price down. When you see another bar like that, it's going to spike. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just working on this. This is going to be the new template so that you can take advantage of all that. At least, like as I was explaining to you guys, when you get hit halfway, you just have to hold. At least I held. My account was big enough to sustain the $100 loss. It was $100 loss. And the price has gone all the way up now. So yeah, you just have to be patient enough and wait. I took too many inches. At least my spirit made me not to take major, because I wanted to increase the lot size, and I was like, no, let me just enter multiple positions, and the multiple positions were the ones I took. At least I've paid off. It was only halfway here, so which means these ones are going to go all the way to touch the red MA. So it has to come halfway of the 1 hour, like it's showing in 1 hour. So you see, the 1 hour bar is you can take advantage of it. Look at this. So these are down movement candles. These the dark ones are down movement candles. Then the green ones are the up movement candles. Always look for the tail, depending on the time frame. And this one doesn't have a tail, so the tail is here on the yellow bar, but the brown one is one which is pushing price all the way up. So if you can check previous movement of market as well, after major spikes like those, like 1, 2, 3 spikes, you have that, you have that, and it continues to go all the way up. So if I was to put a BC pointer, you can have a clear insight of everything. At least I got saved of this. That's the best part. So let's take these as the basics. The time I was trading, I didn't have this. The LTD. I didn't have it. But look, so I held because of what? The arrow facing down. The arrow facing up made it move all the way up. See? So if I add the RSI and the moving average, I'll have a clear insight of what was going on. Or otherwise, I would have taken those scalping trades. I was trying to scalp, but I got caught because of scalping. But anyways, you see, because of the way there. That's a 1 minute time frame though. So the visual explanation is going to go like this. You see, the BC pointer points here above the red MA. The spike for this one is this one. The spike for this one is this one. The spikes for this one are the ones which I got caught in, because we have other spikes here. Then we had this other spike which was confirmed. Then for this one, in order to cover this one up, this spike was necessary. See? The spike was necessary. If I use this, if I use this, you're going to see clearly. If I was to use the crosshair, you're going to see everything clear. But if you use a crosshair, this spike corresponds with this one. See this candlestick, this other one, this one, and this one. There you have it now. There you have it. You know about the brown candlesticks? I don't know if we change the color, but we can keep them brown like that just for easy reference, because I'm talking about the brown ones. You know about the dark ones and the light ones, as well as the yellow candlesticks. So yellow candlesticks, BC pointer shows everything. You can use a BC pointer to catch the spikes. I've changed the colors. These were green, I've changed them to red. Anyways, I'll send you the whole template, the new template, and the new setup for this. So as you can see, the bars, all of them, they're this color, but they're green. But want to make sure we come up with something which is going to show exactly what you need. Because in 1 minute, it's showing the exact thing which is happening here. In 1 minute, you can see the exact same thing which is happening in 1 minute. And the last important thing I've mentioned is this. These, they don't appear anyhow, so I've changed the color to green so that it can show you that it's going to go all the way down. So you saw the first spike, another spike down, the brown candles are forming, but it's going to continue going all the way down this one. So you have to be cautious on that one. So here's another thing. The entry was here, so which means the spike have to come all the way down to this point to cover up this part. Understand? So let's see. Another movement. Why is this one working too much? So let's see. You see, coming from the top, there's only one here on top. That one. There's one on top. It pushed all the way. It didn't form again until the red one formed. They switched. Now it has formed. We're waiting for the red one. The red one is one which is going to confirm a perfect spike point. So if it goes all the way, but it can't surpass this point. I think I haven't seen it surpassing. Okay, yeah. When it surpasses that point, this one has to form. See, before it surpasses it, the red one has to form. Same thing which applied here, same thing which applied here. Then boom, goes. So you can take note of this. Then the spikes are going to come later on. They're going to pass this point, and that's why I even started. I wanted to take my sale from there so that I go down with it to this point, but I got caught up trying to scalp my way through. So you see, just after the crossing of the MA, and kaboom, goes all the way down.